Hello everybody, I know I haven't done a Subnautica 2 video in a long time, but this one's going to be a little different because, well, I was trying to record the video because it's been probably around a month since I have done one, and I had gotten my tadpole crafted. I was going to explore a new area and just kind of play around, you know? But before I went to go and actually play around with exploring the tadpole, I installed some lights in my base because it was super dark, which it looked a lot better after I did install lights. It was actually, easy to see during the night. I went around and found some resources for basic habitat building, and I even went out of my way to go scan this guy. I even crafted a repair tool since I had a tadpole now.
The dual mode repair tool.
I hopped into my tadpole since I had the repair tool, and I decided that I would probably go explore some things. I swam all the way back to that shipwreck first because since I had a repair tool, I could finally open the door to it now, and I would see what I could get inside. I swam out of my tadpole to go into the door. Swimming inside, there really wasn't too much to be excited about getting in here, aside from, well, the scanner station filter, really. I took my tadpole out and I decided that while I was inside this little cave, I was probably going to break a lot of the titanium here, because, well, it was, or not titanium, it's silver. What am I talking about? I even went over here to explore near the black box area, even though there was the, what are they called, marrow breaches? But I swam over, I picked up the data box, and, yeah, I got out of there.
Everybody get your flares ready. Keep them away from the kids. Two of them! Hey! Umala! Uh-oh.
With that being said, I swam out of there because, I'm not gonna overstay my visit in any of these biomes, matter of fact. And with my tadpole, I swam back over to this little hole where I could finally break it open and see what was inside.
If I get reset, mirror breach got me. Should have brought flares. Stupid. Had a parasite on it. Full of virus. Bloom virus. I got a scan. It doesn't match the virus in her blood. Legs won't move.
Seek medical attention.
Trying to tourniquet. Listen, Miss Dima, Bloom isn't Macefield. Was wrong. Bloom isn't Macefield. It hurts. Sorry, your kids don't listen, Mom. She's gonna kill me for dying again.
Seek medical attention. Treatment successful. Return to the main viral group. Oxygen.
And just like that, I had fixed another area, and nearly died in the process, but, yeah, it was interesting. I healed myself up with some medkits, which was very nice. And I did swim back to the main area to see how it was doing after that little fight. But, I mean, kind of seemed like it was doing the same. Oh my god, is that a marrow breach? After a lot of toying around and swimming, I threw a flare so I could get a better look at the area and what I needed to do.
Insert your hand into its core and take a sample. Very potent genetic material detected. Searching for useful sequences. Adapting heat shock proteins. Your body can now survive elevated water temperatures.
After fixing that and getting my adaptation, along with a not so pleasant experience from that frickin' sea creature, I left the area and simply went home. I mean, I even crafted a beacon until I found out how it works.
Beacon is embedded in your body cavity.
You can't really hold it in your inventory. You have to craft it, and you can carry it like this. But yeah, it's a little weird. But this is what the video is about. Okay, I went back to the little jelly shroom area, biome, whatever. Okay. And I acknowledged to myself that I needed to explore deeper. And oh boy, right here was definitely an opportunity to go deeper. Yeah? Well, I can tell you one thing, this terrified me, and I did not go deeper. The furthest that I went was down this far. And I was doing fine until I just got in my head and saw how deep it went. And I genuinely just like started sweating and I could not. I went all the way back up and didn't even bother trying to explore down that area. Then I came back to my base and decided to actually go swim down here, which I had gone down here in I think like my first or second episode of the series, but obviously I didn't go far because, well, it's very deep and I had no like resources or whatever. But I explored further. I found a wreck. I swam inside of the wreck, and aside from some posters, a little data thing, oh, and I guess the moon pool recipe, but I already had that, there was a wiring kit, which was a nice, easy steal. I left the wreck and decided to explore over here, and there was this giant clam oyster thing that had caught my eye eventually. And I started swimming to it, and I was super scared. But as I got closer, I had found out two things. One, this scared me. Okay, like a lot. Or I guess three things. One, it scared me. Two, there was something that I needed, and it was right there. I got out to scan it. It was a portable oxygen generator. I was very confused on what this thing was, and so I touch it. Yeah, I lost it right here when I saw that the thing had eyeballs. And, literally a whole month later from that incident, I get right back into it, okay? I'm terrified, but here I am. Yeah, I get back, and immediately it starts closing. And at this point, I'm too scared to even move, so I literally let it close, and this happens. I start getting hurt, and just instantaneously die.
User death engine lost to heat shock. Reprinting.
That genuinely made me lose all confidence in exploring this game any further. I put my tadpole focuses aside and just decided to build a bioreactor so that I could have a lot more power during the night, because everything and the lights were taking all of my power when it was nighttime, so this was going to be helpful. I go out to get some water slugs and resources so that I could fill up the bioreactor. And as I'm swimming, honestly, I just pick up a bunch of resources so that I can craft what I wanted, which was a biolab, a processor, and unfortunately, another tadpole, which was going to be very, very time-consuming. I even crafted a bed in this dark extra room, and when I lay down, I unfortunately realized that you can't sleep to make it daytime or nighttime, unlike the first game. Oh, man. But yeah, I went out getting a bunch of resources to essentially prepare myself in making a tadpole and all of these other things that I would need to bring along so that I wouldn't die recklessly over and over, costing me a lot of time and effort to just instantly combust. The only thing interesting that happened was this.
I have a special request, investigator. I can't call it personal because I'm not a person, but it could really increment my value function, you know? One of my kin is still alive. I've detected low-frequency code from an active NOAA node. It's housed in a deep facility it calls the Tadpole Pens. You may want a tadpole of your own to get down there.
But in finding out that there were tadpole pens, they were over 700 meters away from my life pod. Which, yeah. My tadpole kind of, blew up. And after that incident, I honestly just quit. I was terrified, sweating, incredibly nervous and scared, and just could not deal with anything like that, especially having to go and create an entire new tadpole was just, yeah, no, I couldn't. So if you were watching any of my Subnautica content, I am sorry to say this, but please do not expect Subnautica 2 content from me for a while, because it's definitely going to take a while for me to get all of the footage without essentially having a panic attack every single time I try. So, yeah. With that being said, I hope you guys at least can understand the pain that I I'm going through for this because I was very excited. I thought that I could do it, you know? I mean, I literally played the first Subnautica and beat it and could watch anyone play it without a problem. But, yeah, no, this one is going to be a lot more difficult. And, I mean, I'll still try my best to make content on it, but I can't promise that you'll be getting, like, a video weekly. Bare minimum, it could take possibly a month for me to even just get one basic gameplay video out. I mean, really, I wouldn't be surprised. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will be making another JJS video. I want to get better at Utah, so I played a bunch of ranked / normal matches and trying to understand how character works, because I never really played him much as the rework. So yeah, I'm also working on my animation. I have 20 seconds out of 40 for it, and it's very nice to be working on those things instead of essentially having a heart attack playing Subnautica 2. And who knows, maybe you guys will even see some Pal Worlds content. Maybe I'll get into that because of their update. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.